Okay, we're on Oholot Perek Bet. Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah in the second chapter, Masechet Oholot. Says the Mishnah, we learned until now the things that were metamei be'ohel. So now we're going to learn Elu metamein b'maga u'b'masa. These are the things that are metamei, maga, touching, masa, lifting, even if you don't touch it. Ve'ena metamein be'ohel, but are not metamei ohel, meaning you have to have more of that. It's not enough. Etzem kisa'ora, a bone the size of a barley, meaning even a tiny amount of bone. Ve'eretz ha'amim, that's Eretz, that's a chutz haaretz. Any part of chutz haaretz is metamei, maga, umasa, but not ba'ohel. Says about Tunura, etzem kisa'ora, eretz ha'amim. Kol chutz haaretz kari eretz ha'amim. All of chutz haaretz. So if you're watching this from chutz haaretz, sorry. V'hachamari begush afar sheba michutz haaretz. Talking about even if you bring a gush, a block of dirt that comes from chutz haaretz, it's metamei b'maga umasa ve'ina metamei ba'ohel. It's metamei whether if you lift it or touch it, it's not metamei ba'ohel. But hanichnas le'eretz ha'amim, if you enter chutz haaretz, afilu lo nagav lo nasa, you didn't lift up any dirt, you didn't touch it. Gon shayar rochev al sus, you're riding in your car or on your horse, you're tamei. Da'al avira shel eretz ha'amim and amigazu. Chazal made example even on the air of eretz ha'amim. Okay, so that's metamei maga umasa. Beta pras is a field in which there was a grave, a kever, that was plowed over. So Chacham said, okay, you got a problem because you got to now measure out a certain distance around the kever because we assume the plow plowed in all directions and dragged the tuma in different ways. So therefore, it's tamei in all different directions. Sadesh nechrash ba-kever. Okay, it's a field in which a grave was plowed. And the bones were broken and they were spread around. Okay, so and there's a certain measurement of how much that is. If I recall correctly, the Kahatzi says it's 100 amma, 100 amma in each direction. It's a huge amount. So that's tamei, not be'ohel. Ve'ever min hamet. Ve'ever min hachai, a limb from the dead, or ever min hachai, she'en a limb basar karoi. So it's a limb, but it doesn't have enough flesh that it would have been reanimated. That's viable limb. Shidra v'agolgolet shechasu. The shidra, the spine or a skull that's missing something. So how much is missing? Beit Shammai says 2 chuliot, 2 links. I don't know what they're called, 2 vertebrae. That's what they're called. One is enough. If one is missing, it's not considered whole. And if it's not, I guess it would be a bone. Okay, it's metamei maga umasa. But unless you have the whole shidra, then it's not metamei ba'ohel. Uba gogol, and how much is missing in the skull? Beit Shammai kilo melo makdach. The amount of a makdach, of a drill hole. Beit Hillel says, so you'll take from the living, meaning if you take that amount, the person would die. You take that amount. So the one at Beit Shammai, you said the drill, the size of a drill bit. Which kind of drill bit? Meir says the size of a doctor's drill bit. I don't go anywhere near that doctor. Especially back then. Chachamim say no, but gadol shel lishka. Lishka means like an office, or like I don't know what kind of office it was. Okay, they used in the office to make holes, i.e., like a big one that was used in order to make holes. I don't know if they're like here, like in Israel, they use like a certain size to make geves. Like if you want to hang up something or screw something in, you first have to drill a hole, and then you put in this plastic debel, and then you can screw something in. So I don't know what size that would be, if that's the big one or the small one. So I saw the commentary say, why? Who cares what Beit Shammai, like we don't pass them like Beit Shammai, so why is the Mishnah so interested? So the Gemara says, interestingly, that Beit Shammai and Beit Hillel were very close to one another. The difference between the size of the drill and Kadeshi Natel Achai, we don't know, it's very, very small. So therefore they said, okay, if it's so small, then let's figure out what Shammai said, and then we can figure out how to pass them like Beit Hillel. Either way, you don't want a doctor to go anywhere near you with a drill. We'll stop or dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.